Hello YouTube, how you doing? Destroyer here, playing a little Skale, and I'd like to make this how to play Skale video, and we're gonna get in here and talk about Skale. Most of y'all really want to know the best way to play Skale, and Skale has a couple different tricks that aren't shown. Like it's a bit tricky to level up because depending on which way you want to go, you could level up his second skill first, his first skill all the way first, his third skill. It just depends on how you play him. But if you want to do the most damage and support the best way, I am going to show you that way as well as working on this. So I'm going to go ahead and buy some Squire's Wisdom because Skale is and always will be a magical bruiser tank. So we'll get in there and we'll do this. And I'm hoping not to go physical. Looks like Elf's gonna go up there in mid, which is good. So the first skill I like to buy is either the first or the second skill. Now the first skill I like to buy it because it does over 100 damage. That's always a plus. The first skill I like to buy, this one can do over 100 damage, but you gotta hit with it. And so let's talk about this one since this is the most intricate. You aim this in a certain direction, you are stuck like that for 4 seconds. Now it hits a person, for every second it hits them 3 seconds. See, I'm hitting those creeps really quickly for those 4 seconds. Now, so that 4 seconds is very beneficial, and you see how far I am away. So essentially out of that 4 seconds, I'm hitting somebody 12 times. And the longer I stay on them, the more damage I do. Plus each hit does a reduction in the 6% reduction in target's movement speed, as well as it adds on a stack. Now, each of those stacks, when you get enough stacks, so you stay there for 3 seconds. So say you get those 3 stacks for the 3 seconds. This will allow you to stun that person, immobilize them for 2 seconds, which is amazing. Now, as you can see, I'm going to come back in on this guy. The second skill is a jump skill. It's called the Flying Fury. It has a cool additional effect here. Will allow you in a way to stun those people as well. Slow them, not stun. It will allow you to slow them 70% for a half a second. Oh, I'm so close to getting there. 3 seconds, awesome. Anyways, we'll talk more about leveling that skill up. But one cool thing about this skill is, say if somebody was over here on this side of the wall, I could jump and use his jump skill to get across. This is a plus of Scales. Using that Flying Fury is a good way to get away. Also, you can use it to, it doesn't say, but the additional effect, you jump in on somebody, it reduces the attack on them as well. I'm gonna blink. Oh my gosh, I blinked backwards. Come on, put my shield up. Let's see if I can get out of here. It doesn't look like it. Anyways, I didn't have enough mana anyways. So, as I could say, if I had enough mana, I could have been able to jump away with that Flying Fury. But the additional effect, as you can see, increases my physical and magical defense for 4 seconds by 5%. That's what I wanted to represent when I jumped in on that elf. I wanted to represent that 4 or 5 defense. I wanted her to actually stun me, but that didn't happen. So you can either level up the second skill first. Typically, if you're in more of a competitive game and you're really good at kiting with Skale, you can level up this first skill which as of right now, I've been proven wrong. I suggest that skill to be leveled up first, because when you level it up, each time, each hit is going to be increased by 10 hit points, and plus it goes to your overall damage cap. So I'm going to start increasing that right now and get back in the game. So using this first skill to kind of target somebody in that way, and if you get those hits off consistently, you're automatically going to stun them. This is where Skale comes in to be good support, because stunning that person is going to allow your carry or bruiser or whoever to get the kill. Even if you get the kill, it's worth it. I suggest initiating with the second skill and then follow up with the first skill. But if you're kiting in lane, I suggest doing a little bit of creep kills here with that first skill. And the reason is because it is the furthest range you have, and it annoys the crud out of the other person. The more you can annoy your laner, your opposing laner, the better off you'll be. So I'm just gonna sit here, use this first skill, and the reason I like it is because you don't have to level it up at the most, but it just allows you, like I said, you're gonna want to level it up all the way, but it allows you to do more damage, get them creeps. I mean, if you think about it, I was doing, at level 4, I was doing 70 damage a hit. 70 damage a hit over 12 hits is an amazing amount of damage. So this is where most of your damage is going to come from. Now, like I said, if you wanted to play more of a support, you would level up this skill, the Soul Stone, which is going to be our second level up either way. So I'm going to jump in on this girl. She's going to get stunned. I'm going to stun her, and then we're going to finish her off with her hit. Now the next one, I'm going to level up all the way, and we haven't even got my ulti yet, so I'm going to work on getting this. So I'm going to work on slowing these guys. And then I'm going to work on getting out. Hopefully I didn't get Sandwalker in too much trouble. If I do, I'll pour it back to him, but it looks like he got out of there. I'm going to buy the Leviathan Cloak. The reason I buy this Leviathan Cloak, because it helps me push through the enemy and get them creeps a lot, which is very beneficial. Plus, with my first skill, I do a little bit of a healing with that, which is very cool. So let's see if we can keep Sandy alive. Wow, he was actually good. Oh, right, Scale's ulti. Now, using his ulti correctly is a must. It is a very big deterrent against other people, because not only does it do like right around 150, 300 damage if used correctly, but it also stuns people for a half a second. And I'm not going to push lane too hard. I was hoping we could find somebody here. But also what this does is it takes tank here and you can jump in a couple places. And as you see, I just initiated it there. This Sandwalker is not going to get away as much as he thinks he wants to. I am definitely going to get away though. Even though she fireballed me. Because basically all I did was keep leveling, or keep pressing this skill. This is where cooldown's really good, but that skill is amazing because it gives you a plus it heals you half of what was not used in that shield. And sorry about that, I have a little bit of the hiccups. So we're gonna come up here and see what else we could kind of get in trouble with. I love this jump over with Skale. If I can do it correctly. Nah. One thing I did not mention that much with the second skill, it is AoE damage, plus you get all the damage you do. In that AoE effect, you get 30% of that healed back to you. And this is what I really love about that second skill. And that's one reason to level it up first, but you can do so much more damage with the first skill if you can hit it. That's the thing. So I'm going to work on these creep a little bit and just keep using that third skill to and wait, she's going to come down. I'm going to get stunned. She's going to get stunned. Boom, I'm going to stun her, and here we go. It's a fight battle royale. As I took all tower damage. So as you see, skill proficiency, I used my ulti to throw it out there first, so towers started taking damage there first. Then I used my second skill to blow up the Enchanted Guardian. Now, one thing cool about the Enchanted Guardian, all the damage that I was taking from tower and all the damage my ally was taking there was reduced, and the Guardian was taking it. So when that Guardian loses all of its health, it does that half-second stun, but it doesn't do the extra 150 damage if when you use it with the Flying Fury. But another thing that the second item I level up all the way is this item here, the Soul Stone, because like I said, it gives you a pretty good shield as well as it allows you, we're going to throw this out there, see if we can take a little bit of that. And I'm going to jump in on her and see if we can keep her stunned. Oh no, I'm in trouble. I forgot Elf showed up. Alright. We're going to work on maximizing my damage because definitely I need it. Also, actually, I'm gonna buy some HP, not HP right away. In the near future, we'll say. All right. So I'm gonna have two builds for Sandwalker. One's gonna be definitely a full tanky build, and one's gonna be this half bruiser mage build. They might have totally been able to get Elf there. So we're definitely in control in this sector now. Look at Elf just wrecking there. Ah, the person who ported in on Elf, I'm porting in on Elf too.
Kill streak.
Oh man.
Double kill. Kill streak. Revenge.
We're gonna kill this Lou. Alright, I'm gonna back up a little bit. The Sandy's gonna come in on me. Oh man, he's getting away. No. Alright, Elf's coming back for some danger. So we're gonna jump in on this elf and use my first skill to finish her. Nice. So this is the only person I say, hey, you don't have to level up your ulti all the way first. I don't see it having to happen. Well, excuse me, I was trying to explain something, guys. You could go ahead and level up your soul stone because this reduces, and plus it's a pretty good passive to have, but it reduces the cooldown a little bit, which is good. And it gives you, like I said, instead of it being at level 1 14 seconds, you can reduce it down to about 6-7 seconds. And I've seen Skale heal up to somebody 600, plus giving them that shield is nice. So that's why I like using that for people as well. So let's see how my team, definitely going to get Dragon easy. So as you can see, I'm going to throw the soul stone on me. It's 10 seconds right now. And pretty soon I'm going to start building a lot of HP. Probably going the steering souls. I'm going to be dropping that by a second or two. I'll have it level 4 and you'll see it around 8 seconds pretty soon. Holiday cookies, birch. See, our elf is, hopefully don't get in trouble. She knew we were there. We are going to switch off. They're going to be able to get Guja without a problem. I'm not worried about being there. I'm just going to push in. See if I can protect this elf, though. So that elf engaged, and look at that. As you can see how much this helped me. That elf already used her invis, so we got a little bit of protection against her. And I'm gonna use this to get in, and looks like this girl is down. No way getting in. Nice! Oh my gosh, look at our team. It's a great big old convoy. You're hey, what are you doing, dude? So, this is the point where I start leveling up my ulti. It's good to level up that ulti now. I'm gonna jump in, get the stun off on these guys, and I'm gonna switch back a little, see if we can keep that stun going. And good thing about his thing is it shows invisibility as well. So if somebody is invisible and they see you, and you can't see them, that skill, if it hits them while they're invisible, still stuns them and such like that, which is cool. So I don't know what that elf was doing, but it looks like we're gonna finish up here. Nice and easy talking about skill. Now you don't have to always put this buff. You can drag that buff onto other people, which is kind of nice as well. But use your ulti statue as a deterrent. Tower will attack the first thing on your team there. and it's kind of like one of Vigilos's doppelgangers, or one of you'll get one of the doppelgangers. You throw that statue out in tower, it's going to start attacking it. This is where you can start protecting tower a little bit better. So guys, we're going to do a quick item recap. Just a quick initiation with Skale. You want to use him more as an assistive person, as you can see I did here. But he can also be a very effective bruiser. I'll be coming out with some in-game builds with him soon, and I hope y'all will enjoy that. Thanks for watching, as always. Don't forget to use that ulti, initiate it with the Flying Fury, which is the second skill, and as they're running or chasing after you, use that first kill to slow them as much as possible. So thanks for watching. Destroyer out.